Hello everyone, my name is Vishali. I'm the assistant editor at CA Club India, and in this video we are in conversation with CA Anand Shah. Anand does not need much of an introduction, but for those of you who don't know him, Anand is a qualified chartered accountant. He cleared his chartered accountancy with an all India rank both in CA IPC as well as CA finals. Anand has an experience in working with two of the big four organizations of India. For some people, becoming chartered accountant is the ultimate goal of their professional journey. But for CA Anand, it was just the beginning. After clearing his CA, he studied actuarial science and now he has made it to one of the top-notch colleges of India, which is IIM Ahmedabad for his MBA program. But that's not all. CA Anand Shah feels that professionals too have some sort of social responsibility for the nation, which is why after completing his MBA, he also wants to pursue UPSC. So do watch this video till the very end because Anand is going to share his professional journey with all of us. And he does have some career insights for CA aspirants as well as qualified chartered accountants. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on behalf of the entire team of CA Club India. Pursuing a degree like MBA and that too from one of the top-notch colleges, which is IIM Ahmedabad. So I would like to ask you that how was the feeling, when you got that call from the college? Were you pretty much expecting that?
Yeah, first of all, thanks a lot for great introduction and thanks for congratulating me as well. Secondly, yeah, the feeling was one of the best feelings I have ever had, that getting a call from one of the most prestigious colleges across the country. It's the best. I can't describe this in the any permutation of letters. Secondly, I never expected that I will get a call from IIM Ahmedabad. Because this CAT 2019 was my trial attempt for CAT 2020. I had planned coaching for CAT 2020, but luckily I got a call.
Okay. Anand, when I came across your LinkedIn profile, I saw that you have cleared chartered accountancy. You have also studied actuarial science. You have worked with two of the big four organizations. So you've got pretty much everything on your CV. So it's like everything that a CA aspirant can dream of is there on your CV already. Please tell our audience a little bit about yourself and your professional journey so far.
Yeah. So first of all, as Vaishali introduced me, I cleared my CA in May 2019 with All India Rank 12. And during my
Okay.
journey, I also got a rank in IPCC All India Rank 16. I did my internship with PwC and the audit department, wherein I went to audit of one of the biggest telecom companies in India. Second,
Right.
after clearing my CA, I joined Deloitte Forensic. Deloitte is the biggest professional services firm in the country. Deloitte Forensic, and then I was around for 4 months, and then I moved to EY Transaction Advisory Services. So I have an experience in auditing, forensic, and transaction advisory services. Now, since I got a call from IIM Ahmedabad, and after completing my MBA, I might move to UPSC as well. So my end
Oh, great.
social impact, and this can be by bringing some innovative product to address the social problem that we are facing, or by being at a business side, or it can be being at a bureaucracy to make a change in a society by contributing to the maximum of my capabilities. So I am not sure at this point of time about my future career path, but that thing is for sure ki my end goal is to make a social impact. So I can move into that direction as well.
Right. So it's very good to hear that, Anand, people like you who have already succeeded in their professional journeys do want to make some social change as well. It's very rare to get something like this in these days. So if I ask you, a person who has so many degrees, that what inspires Anand the most? So what would you like to say on that?
I think getting the particular skill set for which the courses are designed. For example, CA course, the most respected profession in the country, has been designed to give skill sets of accounting, auditing, taxation, finance, costing, and some other aspects as well. This skill set, I wanted to learn this skill set. Also, IIM Ahmedabad journey will give me a management perspective to be into business, and UPSC will empower me to make some social impact. So this all will move me forward to my journey of making social impact. So this is the thing which I can say which inspires me a lot.
Right. Anand, one more thing that I wanted to ask you. When you cleared your chartered accountancy exam, did you always have this, sort of clear vision in your mind, or a roadmap that once you clear CA, once you gain some working experience, you would prepare for CAT exam, you will study actuarial science, or
When I was a kid, I was in 10th standard. That time also I had a vision ki one day I would get into IIM Ahmedabad. It's the most reputed college in the country. At that
right?
time, that idea seems much childish, and my Facebook wallpaper was also Sidi Sayyidni Jali, which is uh, a Jali work at Sidi Sayyid Masjid, which has inspired IIM Ahmedabad logo. It seems childish, but at that time also I had a vision of getting into IIM Ahmedabad. And
Right.
uh, and also, as far as actuarial is concerned, I was very much interested into mathematics field, and that's why I started with actuarial. But over the period of time, I developed some sort of interest in learning financial economics concepts,
Okay.
which are like derivation of some core formulas in SFM and CA final, like Black-Scholes model, this force of interest, put call parity theory, future valuation, like this. That's how I was interested towards actuarial, but I left it because it required dedicated of 100% dedicated efforts of mine, but I could not devote it because of my internship.
All right. Anand, what do you think? Does MBA is MBA a gateway to better career opportunities for chartered accountants?
Yeah, I talked with so many people, and every one of them said कि CA and MBA is one of the most deadliest combination. Also, MBA will open up some of the opportunities like front-end role in an investment banking
Mm-hmm.
and strategy or management consulting in the top consulting firms across the globe. And also, yeah, it's true to say that MBA will open up some of the opportunities uh, after CA. So, yeah.
Okay. Students who are interested in this sector, to be more specific, in the investment banking sector, because we are a community of 3 million plus chartered accountants, and I have seen various people or students talking about their interest in the investment banking sector. So for them, what would you like to say to them? That is it sort of necessary to have this combination of CA plus MBA, or what should they look up to?
Yeah, so I have met with so many friends of mine who are chartered accountants only. They have never done their MBA, but who had that sort of experience during their internship. They did internship in any investment bank, so a firm which did investment banking. So I would, it's not necessary to do MBA from IIM Ahmedabad so that they can get an entry at investment banking. But uh, for the number of these kind of friends are very handful. So I would suggest ki if someone is very much uh, is aspirant of doing investment banking role, I think it is recommendable to do MBA.
Okay. Anand, as you mentioned that, when you appeared for the CAT exam, you didn't take any coachings or you didn't go to any particular institute. You just did self-study. So, many students are not able to clear the CAT exam in the first attempt, and that too after taking coachings. But you managed to do it on your own and with such good marks, and now you've got admission into such good college. So, I would like to ask you that what was your strategy while you were preparing for the CAT exam, and how did you manage to take out time out of your busy work or hectic schedule and prepare for the CAT exam?
Yes. Yeah, so it's true that I did not take any sort of coaching for my cat, and also I studied for just 1 week only, and that too in quant. I read few quant concepts from Arun Sharma book and just sat for the exams. But I think IIMs through CAT exam are evaluating our aptitude towards ability to perform well in their MBA curriculum.
Yeah.
So it's not a full-fledged course, it's just an aptitude test to evaluate our capabilities. So I think I developed those underlying capabilities during my CA period only. And if I tell about how I could perform well in my CAT, I could consider two scenarios. The first one being when I was a child, I was in 10th standard, I used to solve CAT problems at that point of time because I had interest in mathematics. So this could have built an aptitude of solving quant in me. Secondly, I built an analytical as well as reading speed during my CA final study. I did not depend on any sort of coaching. I just studied by self and got all India rank 12. So I had approx 10 to 12,000 pages at my disposal to interpret it myself, and uh,
Okay.
to perform well in the exam during last 6 months of exam leaves only. I started from scratch during those 6 months. So these analytical skills that I developed helped me in data interpretation and logical reasoning section, while reading speed helped me in LA verbal ability and verbal ability and reading comprehension section. So
Right.
I think I somehow was successful in building the aptitude that was required and not preparing for the CAT itself.
Right. Anand, we all are very aware of this fact that acing MBA interviews is no picnic, and cracking interview of an institute like IIM Ahmedabad must have been tough. So, would you like to share some insights from the interviews that you gave, and any suggestions or tips that you'd like to give to the CA students for acing interviews?
Yeah, so I would answer this in three sections. First one, my journey of preparation of my interview. Second, my actual interview experience, and the third tip to the students. So interview was the toughest part of my journey to admission to IIMs. So
Okay.
how I prepared was when I got a call from IIM Ahmedabad, first thing I did was I saw some interview experiences from YouTube and Quora.
Hmm.
Everything was grilled, and I also was worried that this might happen to me as well. So what
Okay.
I did was I sat in an empty room for 2 hours and noted all the possible questions that might come to me on the basis of my profile, my uh, Ahmedabad hometown, then economic and social environment that was prevalent at that time. Anything that they can ask anything. It's totally unpredictable. So I made a list of like 60, 70 good things. And also, since I was doing job at Deloitte, full-time job, and I was plotted in one of the best projects of the firm. So
Right.
I did not devote much time, but somehow I managed to complete the list that I made initially. Secondly, I would say ki, be honest at an interview, because the interviewer is very experienced person. He can evaluate us whether we are saying a lie or truth by seeing just our faces.
Right.
If I tell about my actual interview experience, it went majorly around my work experience. So they asked me first, what do you do as a part of your job at Deloitte? I said that I have done these two projects and I am at forensic practice. So he asked me, do you know about this whistleblower allegation against this technology company? This is going on now. So I explained it in full. Then he brought me to the like 5 to 6 steps deeper in that question by asking more complex question in each step. So the 6-step question was the most difficult one, but I could answer all the questions. So in an interview, there was no question which I could not answer to his satisfaction. Secondly, then he asked me about my internship experience. So he noted that I had lesser marks in my graduation. I had 70% in my graduation. So he specifically
Okay.
asked me, why have you lesser marks in graduation? So I
Right.
think I was doing CA and my efforts were towards that side only. And I
Hmm.
used to get only one day off to give my exams and prepare it as well. So I could not prepare well for my BCom, but my focus was towards PwC, wherein I was doing the most complex kind. So that fetched his attention to ask question with respect to my internship experience. And since I did telecom, he asked me specifically telecom questions. So AGR issue was going on at that time in February. So he asked me to explain the entire AGR verdict. So luckily I read it. So I explained the same. And
Okay.
interview went around like this side only, but the questions difficulty level of the questions was high, considering they brought me down to 6 or 7 level of difficulty. Secondly, to the candidates who are coming, I would recommend them to, like me only, sit in a
Right.
empty room for like 2 3 hours and introspect themselves and make all possibilities of all everything that question, where can a question come from. So it can be their work experience, academics, or the environment, their family. It could be anything. And also at an interview, if some unpredictable question comes, be honest.
All right. So that was a great tip, Anand. And like you mentioned that you would also like to appear for the UPSC exam after your MBA. So you are someone who seems to be quite consistent. So have you started with your preparations already?
So I decided to start my preparation for UPSC. I did not expect that I will get a call from IIM Ahmedabad. So I filled up the form for UPSC 2020. But when I started preparing, I saw that I don't have an aptitude for reading history, civics and all. So
Okay.
I think I should wait for like 3-4 more years. I'm still 21. I can wait for like 25, 26. So I should wait for like 3-4 more years and then I might prepare for UPSC.
Also, Anand, thousands of CA students will be watching your interview on our platform. So I would also want you to share a little bit about your CA journey from CA foundation to CA finals, how it was, how was your articleship experience, and your professional journey afterwards.
Yeah, sure. So I started with my CPT preparation right after coming out of school, 12th, 12th standard. And along simultaneously, I started with my BCom at HL College of Commerce at Ahmedabad.
Okay.
So I scored like pretty well, 171 out of 200 in my CPT and got all in rank 16 in my IPCC. I depended on JK Shah classes, classroom coaching for the same. But
Hmm.
and I started my internship with PwC auditing field at Ahmedabad, wherein I
Okay.
was stat audit of one of the biggest telecom companies across the country. So there, it was the most, it was the best learning part of my life. I learned revenue to receivables, fixed asset cycle, then practical application of most IFRS in telecom industry. It was the best learning period for my life, I can say. Secondly, but I was sure that I won't be getting a time to attend classes during that period. So I entirely depended on the self-study and I got 6 months of my self-study period before my CA final exam. So I started from scratch over there. I did not make any strategy by myself. I joined the JKSA classes test series
Okay.
to read my studies and strategize. So I followed their timelines regularly. So they had a timetable of like one full subject exam at Sunday and next Sunday the second subject full syllabus exam. So I completed the entire subject within those 7 days and then appeared for the test to evaluate my learnings. That's how I think I might have given 4 to 5 subjects exam per 4 to 5 exams per subject in total. So yeah, that's how I could complete my CA final syllabus along with 4 to 5 revisions, and I eventually got all India rank 12. After completing my CA, I was much passionate about doing forensic audits. Uh,
Okay.
so I joined Deloitte Bangalore Forensic Practice as a first step towards my professional career. So over there, the projects were very nice. I did forensic investigation of biggest shadow investigation of one of the biggest technology companies in India and then economic advisory at Middle East. And this was one of the reasons why I could not prepare for my CAT exam in 2019. But I think learning point wise, it was best period for my life as well. Secondly, after getting a call from IIM Ahmedabad, I decided that I think the finance field would be the most appropriate one for me. Even if I don't convert the call in 2000 in this intake, I would work more in the finance field and then appear for CAT again.
So Anand, as you know that the CA exams have been postponed due to the coronavirus crisis, and students are in a complete state of panic. They don't know what to do. They are not able to go to the coaching. So what's the one advice that you'd like to share with all of them, that how they should prepare for their next attempt?
Yeah. So I understand that it creates some sort of frustration to continuously study for like 6 months, and due to this extended time, it's even more like 9 or 10 months. And also, I understand that most of the students might have completed their entire syllabus and along with few revisions as well. So what I would suggest, I might suggest some of the options to them they can do. So first one, they could start with the topics which they have kept untouched. For example, in my CA preparation, I left the topics which are there after assessment procedure in income tax, such as search and seizure, scrutiny, appeals, penalty, and all. I read those on the day before exam, so they could start with those topics. Secondly, they could start with reading bare text such as bare income tax act, bare GST act, bare Ind AS text. So this could improve their confidence towards the exam and their reading as well as interpretational skills as well. Or thirdly, I would say that they should be connected with the syllabus by reading lesser number of hours per day, and along with the same, they could divert their hours to the thing which are their hobbies. For example, they might like doing watching movies or news or uh, guitar or dancing, anything. So what I did, I at the time of my CA preparation used to like boxing. So I had a punching bag in my study room, and I used to do punching to release my stress. So they can also
Okay.
start doing anything like this.
Right. So how are you spending your lockdown period?
Yes. So currently, I am learning more about industry. I'm reading about businesses, and secondly, I have some interest in learning programming. So I started with R programming, completed the same, and now I am starting to learn Python as well. So I don't think this will be of any use in my professional career, but as a part of my personal hobby, I am learning the same.
All right. So Anand, one last question that I'd like to ask to you. We are a 3 million plus community of CA professionals as well as students. So what's the one message that you'd like to share with the members of CA Club India?
Yeah. So. Uh, Yeah, so I believe that every course has been designed to build some sort of skill set in a student. Like CA, which is the most respected profession across the country, has been designed to make candidates ready for getting into professions of accounting, auditing, taxation, legal, and finance or costing. So they are trying to build a definite, fill a proper level of skill set in the candidate. So I would suggest the students to not to focus just on clearing the exams, disregarding those skill set, but focusing on learning those skills which will also enable them to sail through the exams for sure. So yeah, focus more on the skills and not clearing the exams. I also see nowadays that some teachers make students ready just for the exams by giving so many shortcuts, but I don't think which is right thing to do. Um, so yeah, this is my personal advice which I can give to the community of CA students.
All right. So thank you so much, Anand, for sparing some time and doing this for us. I hope students who will be watching this interview will take great learnings and lessons from you. And thank you from the entire team of CA Club India.
Yeah, thanks Vaisali, it's my pleasure.